Hello, my name is Jahg, and welcome to another exciting installment of Jahg Plays Sky Factory. Hello, out of my way things, and I've done, well, look, I'm on day 1591 of this, which is crazy, and still not a chance cube opened. I've refactored? Yes, I suppose that's the right term, the farms a little bit here. Because I don't really need that much wheat, and I don't really need that much, that many potatoes and carrots that I've got going on here. So I thought, combine the 3 farms that we had into this one, because I can just harvest that, and its seeds is actually the most useful part of this, I think, at the moment. Although, can I breed these guys? Question. Breeding item wheat. I can breed them. Why did I not breed them? Wheat. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh my. Oh, go to it. Go to it. Are they going to it? Did I get a little... I got a little baby. Oh, that's amazing. I could have had so many emeralds, but I don't. I have very few emeralds. Oh, it's amazing. I should probably not waft these wheat around like crazy. That's getting somewhat full, as is that again, which is marvellous. I had no idea. Why did I not do that before? I guess I could do the same with... Oh, well, I've got enough of the gelid cryothium. I'm not really using that at the moment. Okay, so, that was unexpected. I still have no way in here. I've got so much to explain because I've been stocking up on these videos for a while. Oh, land change, there we go. Due to the dodgy internet issue, which of course now is all fixed, so goodness, so much to catch up on. So first things first, if you remember, this is the legendary loot bag machine, so I've set it up so I can plop a cache of stuff here, and it, regardless of which one of these it is, I guess it would only ever be the common, then the uncommon and rare. The other 2 you have to make, but basically it runs through the recipes to make these, which then get plopped out into here, which then get plopped into here, which then opens them, dumps them in here, which then they get sucked out and delivered into the relevant thingamabob here. Well, here I guess there's a draw controller underneath there that puts them in the right location. This sucks out the diamondy type armor type business and crushes them all up, pulverizes them and gets the whatnots out. However, one of the items we get from this is these, the essence berry bushes, and I've got a lot of them in there. So I thought plop a few of them out here, because the more essence, the more essence I can get, the better. I've been using it in combination with that crazy machine that I've yet to fully automate. I've got to plumb it into the evil mob system there, I guess, to fully automate it. I've been decrafting all of the armor. I've been throwing it into our sort of rudimentary sorting system, which we have over here, and also right over here. I'll explain these guys in a minute. So we plop the chests full of random armor here, and I've got retrieval nodes, I think these are, that pull out the various items. So gold stuff and leather stuff and steel stuff. Not steel stuff, although this does chain is what it's called. Although it does smelt down into steel, very limited steel, and the old iron business there. So there used to be a load of chests here, and I've chomped them all up. Now, previously, to explain the noise here, hello guys, I had this set to yes here, spawn exact copies, because I thought changing it to no would not spawn me reasonable folks. No, that's not what was happening. I thought that it would take enormous amounts of power to spawn one of these guys, a villager, but it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. And let's see if we can get a few more guys here. Hello? Hi? Hello? There! Instantly! Instantly! And another guy! And so on and so forth. It is ridiculously quick. Hi. Wowzers! You would like some of those for some of those. That's actually a really good idea. Now, let me just get away from them for one moment. Now, interestingly, I thought I only had it, I had it running for like 3 or 4 minutes, accidentally, as I went to get a cup of tea, and they all splurged out, and it was marvellous. So, although those zombies in there are very interested in these guys. Now, I was just standing here, and I randomly got an emerald in my inventory. Let's see if we can find some. And I wondered, from where did it come? I thought, do they trade with you whilst you're inactive? Just getting cups of tea on the server? I guess not on the server, in real life. Hello, I'll take that. It's getting on for night time, I should really sleep. But no. Instead, these guys, they drop emeralds like that. Look at that, and they don't pick them up. And so I thought, throw down a few of these things. These are vacuum hoppers. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'll take it. Throw down some vacuum hoppers. They don't cover all of the area, but they do cover. Wowzers! They do cover a significant portion of the area. I'm going to take all of these. This is amazing. Looks like they don't visit the interior so often. I did not mean to trade with you. Wait. Fascinating. I can get skulls from those guys. Not that I'd need them, considering... okay, I don't know which ones I've done now, which is a little confusing. I guess when you find one that's empty, that will give you the clue. I feel like, once again, I'm shouting because I think these guys are making so much of 51. It's insane. I guess they are clustered around here. Oh my! Oh, this is the way. Never mind melting them down. That's what people suggest, you know. Melting villagers down, which I think is very mean. I don't think that that's a thing I'll be doing. I think I've got them all. I believe I have not. Wowzers! That might be all of them there. So, let's just review. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a quarter-ish stacks of emeralds right there. And emeralds is the one thing, well, not the one thing I'm missing. Oh gosh, quite a lot of stuff. But emeralds is one of those things I have so few. 234 and 2 blocks. So now that those are going through, as you can see, I've used a lot of emeralds though, making the emerald upgrades for these. I've popped apparently 2 of them in each one, so that's 208 stacks per drawer. So each one of those drawers is 4 drawers, so each one of those is 200 and whatever stacks, which is marvellous. That's the thing I've done. What else have I done? Well, okay, after a clue from one of the good old viewers, I found that this is a thing. If you put 1 in, it does 1 per usage, I assume. Put a whole stack and you get a whole stack out. So now this is, if this used to be completely empty, because it was just using it up as soon as it would make it. But look how quickly it recharges. So I've just left it running, and look, I've now got 6 of these. I'm almost to a, what's the next one? Septuple, I assume. Oh, it's amazing, and it recharges so quickly. So I've done a similar thing here. I've plopped in some speed upgrades as well, just to kind of force the cobble into wherever it needs to go as quickly as possible. So now this is permanently full. That's going to be full. I guess that's going to give me 640,000 random of that. Oh, and this is doing splendidly. And I was being a bit ginger, as it were, with regard to filling this system. 630 emeralds. That is amazing. I thought it would get full quicker than it actually does. So for something that stacks normally, like these powders, for instance, you can put 13,000 items in them with 208 stacks times 64 gives you roughly that, I think. And I was going for just about 1,000, thinking, well, don't do too much. So I guess we've got a great system here, I think, is what I'm saying. What else have I done? Well, the world interaction upgrades, they are annoying to make because you need an iron pick. So I've made one of these little, what do you call this, a crafting station? Crafter, tier 3. I guess I could have done with just a tier 1 or tier 2 or something. Actually, I think a 1 gives you 2 recipes, 2 gives you maybe 4, and then this one gives you 8, don't know. But then they require an iron pickaxe, and then, you know, standard stuff around it. So that's what I did. I guess I could just show this off by throwing in a stick or 2. Why not? The sticks are easy to make. Boop! And it just makes all the bits, and you get the stuff out of it. And of course it's using these solar panels, which I'm glad I started with those. I don't really need that at this time. Glad I started with those green ones, because that's skipped a whole level of unneeded sort of the orange ones, which are like a lot less RF per tick or whatever. So that's a thing I did. I will move that to somewhere more logical once I can stop farming. But you know me, I just can't help myself. I see things ready to harvest, and I harvest. Question: Can I do this automatically? I probably can. Anyway, other things. This is a drum. Oh look, it's got 2 million buckets of lava in it. Because it's just soaking it up from these things, I thought, why not? There's no need to do the old multiple world interaction upgrades in here, because it takes so long for the lava to cook, frankly, or for the cobble to cook. This drum is a bedrockium drum, which is how do I bring this here? Bedrockium. Why is that not showing in here? Ah. For some reason it wasn't hooked up. Did I accidentally unclick that? Probably. I can't see it for some reason. I should just have searched drum. There it is. So it's just 6 ingots of bedrockium, and we've got a lot of those from the loot bags, the legendary loot bags. A couple of these weighted pressure plates and a cauldron. And these are so much better than the... let's just get rid of that. Than the normal ones, because these only store, what is it, 256 buckets. I could replace these with, see, that's how I've been getting my emeralds, with bedrockium ones, and not worry about them, oops, filling up too quickly. Yes, other things. Goodness, I've got so much done here. Well, I say that, I've just sort of been harvesting and gradually sort of tweaking a thing here and there. I'll explain my lack of shoes, whoops, in a moment. Hello. So, remember we previously automated this. 42 stacks of redstone blocks, 17, almost 18,000 glowstone dust. We're not going to run out of that. I've got a lot of this, 1,300 of that. I've got almost 10,000 ender pearls, got a lot of Minicio, although I could probably do with more of that. How much of this? What? Okay, so I can get some nether ores from this, basically crunching down these. I don't know quite how I'm going to do that yet, but I will. 432 stacks of netherrack. That's crazy, and not a single visit to the nether, which is fantastic, because I don't do so well in the nether. I think we all know this. How much of this other essence do we have now? Wowzers. 8,000. Alright, and this stuff, if you remember, this stuff, you can use this stuff to make dirt. Let's just be very careful flying. There we go. You can make dirt, what is it, a ring of this? Yes. And each one of these, so 8 of them, I guess, gives you 48. So just from a stack there, I got a crazy number of stacks. 7 stacks, which is... no, 6 stacks, that's it, because of 48, James, which is marvellous. I have, there used to be, how much of that have I got? 307 stacks of dirt, that's amazing. There used to be a little cache up here, which had ender pearls in it, and I was just using them, just in the general usage. I've now got 700 of them in here, but of course we've got a ton of them out there, so I'll probably add those into the system somehow. I think you can set priority for things, so that if it's an ender pearl it should try and go in those first and then in here later, because I don't need duplication. That's the thing I do not need in this, so that's the thing. What else have I done? So I don't think I've made any changes out here. Well, this entire automated system here, it's just a duplication of the ones I've got going on there. But it accidentally harvested all of the trees because, if you remember, we're using some upgrade in here. Let's see it. Increase radius, so radius increase 6. Now, I thought that was like 6 out, so originally it does a 3 by 3, so then we'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that doesn't seem to be what it needs. It only needs a much smaller radius increase of 4. That's why it took out the logs, I guess, on these corners. Remember previously we had them as these taller pillars. But anyway, it took out all the trees very, very slowly. It took out all of the trees. Because it took one leaf at a time, which is not so noticeable when it's doing these plants that are only like one item each. But when it's a whole tree filled with leaves, it takes forever. So I had to replant the trees once I'd figured out the radius thing there. And what else have I done here? Of course, these chests, I've got another chest of that building up. I guess I could do that whilst I think of it. So how have I been doing this? I've been grabbing, I've been flying as quickly as I can, and I've been throwing this down here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You're in the way. Oh, goodness, he's right in the way. Oh, he's going to be there forever, isn't he? You're very annoying, sir. You're very annoying. Can I sleep with this? Yes. Hello. Right. Yes, he's moved. He's moved. Quickly. I can't move very quickly. He hasn't moved. Oh, darn it. Could you move along, sir? Please. 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 Just go. Just go. There we are. Bonk. And then the items in here get sucked out into these chests, which I think is fantastic, and it just fills them, and then I can grab them from here and then throw them into the system, and usually it'll decraft maybe half of them. It stops a couple of times. Hello, what do you sell? Oh, you've got those heads. There's more of these guys. They're still interesting. There's like 5 of those for a ghast here, and there's a few more of them. I think they also sell those shards. Yes. Greed shard. Indeed. Do I have any more emeralds? I've taken them all. I do! Look at that, that's amazing! And all for no effort whatsoever. Well, I guess it's just a little bit of waiting, but, well, you know me, I don't mind a little bit of a wait. I'll take that. Hello! Oh, you'll take those for an emerald. Right. Oh, they give wands as well? This is fascinating. And focuses? Wand focuses? What happened to the guy that had, like, some of this? Can I buy this? Yes! Thank you! Get the swirlies! You did as well. What have you got now? What are these? Oh, forbidden magic. These are not the, I should have read this, right? No, these are just a villager. Fascinating. Okay, I've got to get away from those, though, because they're quite noisy. Forbidden magic. Let's just throw that in there. We'll come back to that at some point. So I've done a lot more loot bags, just, you know, harvesting various things. I throw these in there when they come out of that. They only come very, very irregularly out of that, because you have to basically wait for things to die in there, and they don't, apart from the zombies walking around to try and attack the villagers, don't get much movement on the go in there on their own, because we're out of range of it essentially. So what is next? I'll tell you what's next. What's next is, I just have a little cough there, goodness, is I need some shoes, and I'm tired of taking fall damage, and someone said that I can make dark steel shoes and somehow that reduces fall damage. Hold shift. Oh, it's like flippers? Lily pad plus 10 levels. Flippers? Question mark? Vibrant crystal. Okay, do I have a vibrant crystal? Actually, I do. Wow, I just took all of those for no reason. How do you do this? On an anvil, it said, I believe. Yes. Oh, fascinating. Oh, that makes them empowered. So I can put... Right. Fall damage negated when powered. That's it. That's, like, all I need to do? I can just... That's it? Question. Oh, gosh. Yes! Oh my gosh! Is there a limit? Well, okay, question mark. Question mark? Who's Mark? And why do we need to question him? If I just... Yes! I take no fall damage. Question! They're powered, James. You need to kind of keep that in mind. Oh, but they don't take damage, so... It's not like they take power in order to reduce. Okay. That is fascinating. What is... take them off. Maybe I can power them up further? Yes. Basic capacitor plus 10 levels. There's so much I can do with this. Alright. Do I have a basic capacitor? In fact, I'll probably need like each level of this. Is that right? Capacitor. Well, I think you make the next level up. How do you make the... Right, usage. How do I make the next level up? Can I actually make these now? Yes, I actually can. That is the double layer, right? Yes, it is. Wowzers. This is fascinating. All right. Let's try it. I guess I don't necessarily have the levels for this, but was it this? No. Double layer. Oh, was it the... Did I use them all? I need... Okay, just throw those on the floor because apparently I don't need them. Oopsie. Basic capacitor. I should really make a ton of these capacitors, I think. But I haven't yet. So, one of these. Yes. Then a double layered one. Alright. Yes, each time it gives me more power in them. That's 150,000 RF. This is 250,000. Alright, I assume it's this. Yes. To give 1,000,000. Lovely. And 20 levels. Oh. Which I don't have. Can I get 20 levels from this? I think so, but only when they're all grown, I think. Yes, I definitely want to automate this. So this is a bit of a catch-up episode. So hopefully that's okay with people. I know very few people are actually watching, but that's fine. I got 26 levels. How many did I need? Oh, I'm still being careful because I think I need to. You do need to because you don't have your shoes on, James. Ow! Wowzers. Hopefully that's the last bit of fall damage I ever take. Probably not. Lovely. Yes. Empowered 4. And then... So I can't empower anymore. 95% of damage absorbed when powered. That's just like this. Yes. Alright. So what's next? So jump. I assume that gives a higher jump, does it? I don't want extra jump because I think that'll mean I'll be able to jump over... Well, James, because you're flying, you'll be able to jump over things anyway, so why not? Well, because I don't want to. Right, what was the other thing? The other thing was flippers. I assume that's like depth strider. Lily pad. Oh. I bet I don't have. I do have. Where do these come from? Let's find out. Recipe. I can make them with nature's essence. Fascinating. I can use a phytogenic insulator. Phytogenic? Phytogenic insulator. What does phytogenic mean? Of light, I guess, potentially? As in... Well, who knows? And obviously Botania, which I need to get into at some point. Fascinating! Right, flipping me up. Go on. Lovely! So if I grab this... Oh, I don't have 10 levels. I don't have 10 levels. Can I get... Ow! I should really put the shoes on. Goodness. I assume that eventually I will take damage. They've got durability on them, so I should put the whatnots on those. The unbreaking. So the previous shoes I had, if you remember, I had some golden boots that had various things on them. Have I got 10 levels? Yes, I have. Lovely. Give me that. So then it's just the jump thing that I don't want. Marvellous. So previously I had golden boots that had these 4 enchantments. It had projectile protection 4. It had feather falling 4 that I put on them, which I guess I don't need at all now. That's amazing. It had unbreaking, and it had haste 2. Question: Can I add these? Okay. First of all, let me just put these on. Do I get a speed boost of any sort from these? No. So I guess, can I put haste 2 on those? Oh, you're wearing them, James. Where are they? There they are. I guess first of all, I would like to try and put those on 5 levels. And I can indeed make them unbreaking. Alright. And yes, but I need 7 levels. Haste is such an amazing enchantment. Question, is there a recipe specifically on this? Oh, no, that's just the generic recipe for an enchanted book. I assume that there's reading. What? I assume that's not a real enchantment. Reading 1. I don't understand. However, it seems to be a thing. But is there a way of duplicating a book? Because I want haste 3 if I can get it. So that's a thing, people. That's a thing. I think there is a way. However, for now, how many did it say I needed? This anvil is about to break, isn't it? 7, and I've got 0 levels. I put those next to the ones that were already there. Did you see? That was foolish. So, can I get 7 levels just from the natural growth of these? Yes, I absolutely can. Wowzers. This is a good little farm. These, by the way, are the Forge Microblocks covers. They prevent me from walking into these and harming myself, which I think is always useful. Well, not harming myself isn't useful, but prevention of said harm is useful. Okay, I'm rambling a little bit. Okay, where is it? Here it is. So this with that. Nice! Outstanding! Okay, so I need to charge those up. But, alright, good, good, good. Oh, I need to sleep, do I? Oh, I take no fall damage. It's amazing. Good morning, hello. Oh, that was amazing. I have no idea. Was it Elliot that suggested these? I can't remember. Thank you very much, however. Very much approved. Oh, I fell and thought I was going to harm myself. That's going to happen repeatedly. So, I should really charge this up fully. Oh, I've already got one of these over here. How much power is in this? Whoops! Okay, that's a thing. That has combined. That's combined. 50,000. Was it? Was it 25 max per tick on the previous one? Yes. No. That's 25 million. Question. I need to know. Yes. How many can you stack? I had no clue. Hang on. Haven't I seen this? I'm sure I've seen this somewhere before. Is it again in Elliot's Foolcraft? Question. I can do 3. And then it charges a max of that rate. Oh, that's amazing. Wowzers. And of course, the composite of all those. That's totally reasonable. So if I put this in here, and it's instantly fully charged, or were they already fully charged? Can't remember. Oh, I didn't know the bauble slot showed here, or I didn't notice. Oh, that's amazing. Can I reset these? How do you do? Oh, look at that! You can. So click and reset. Oh, I guess. Oh, that means input, does it? So it's getting in from those two, I guess. Oh, that's amazing. So it'll charge the top one. I guess it charges all of them. It'll charge the top one so I don't need to necessarily swap them in and out. That's amazing. That is actually amazing. Right, don't throw the ender pearls, although I won't take any damage. Ow. Ow. I took damage. Oh no, does that mean my boots have instantly taken a damage there? No. Question, how do I fix them? I assume I can anvil them with some dark steel. How much dark steel do I have? Very little. Did we determine a recipe for this? I know I'm all over the shop, but don't kill me. Recipe. Oh, well, by crunching up dark items, I suppose. How many? Oh, durability 1000 something. I actually have empowered shears, but they, for some reason, remember we tested these before, wherever they are, here, They don't do the, not vein miner, whatever it's called these days, ore excavator, something like that. Might as well fully charge them while I'm here. They didn't do that properly, so unfortunately, or maybe it was just because I used it on a rubber tree, the crazy massive mega one. Could be, not really sure. Goodness, so many things. All right, I have absolutely no idea how long this episode has been, so I'll just carry on, I think, because I can now. Absolutely. I was thinking recently, now that I'm on the decent internet speeds again, I was thinking of doing some more live streams of this, in fact. Well, not more live streams of this. I haven't done, whoopsie, any. Oh, James, it doesn't matter. Just fall, for goodness sake. Ah, thud. Lovely. I love it. This is fantastic. No power taken and no damage taken. Lovely. Okay, so that's going to save my existence, I'm sure. Ooh, there's this little guy in there. I was poking an Enderman, and he took almost all of my health. He was right here in this tree, and I was poking at him, and my jetpack saved me, because it has this thing. How do you get to that? This thing. Toggle emergency hover mode. So it's enabled, so that if I'm about to take lethal fall damage, it prevents it. So it toggles hover mode on, so that I can. So I just float down. What happened to the dirt that I had? Oh, I guess I put it in here, did I? I like to carry a stack of this around now because it's useful to do so. I don't need this, however. So that's a thing. That's a thing. What else have I done? I'm not sure there's much else, if anything. I'm not sure. Question: do these respond to water, right? So, well, to the watering can anyway. Do you think they might work with the sprinkler system? That's a question, isn't it? A very good question. Another question is, how many of the loot bags do I have, and should I set them going again? I think I should. So let me take that out and go and get. So how do we do this again? So not the cake ones. Those only provide cake. 500 cake in there. 3,000 of those. That's crazy. So it takes 4 of them to make the next one up. So that's like less than 1,000 of the next one. But I have 1,500 of those, and 600 and a half. That is how we do this, apparently. So the way I've taken to do this is I put one of these in here. I lock it. I take it out. I put it back in there. I take this out. That's ready to place. I take this out and as quickly as I can replace it, so that hopefully none of those go in here. There's these others. They're just different types of loot bags, but you don't get enough of those other ones to bother filtering for those specifically. So I haven't is where I'm going with that. So let me put this here, so that then sucks all of those out. I've only got 16 speed upgrades in here, but maybe I should get more. I think I made a few more speed upgrades. Speed upgrades, yes, here we go. Let's just take that many. I'm very much enjoying that system. I think it's fantastic. So let's just do another 16. Why not? So then that goes even faster. Yes. We can see it going down by like 10 or 15. Ow! I just hit myself on the desk. 10 or 15 at a time. These are going in. Well, I guess they're going in there, are they? No, because they instantly go in here, I assume. Yes! Draconium! Look at the draconium. How much do I have? I have a stack and 12. That is not bad, considering I haven't got any dragons as yet. Now I know there are, like, I require various. Oh, and it's set this machine in motion as well. This sucks out the diamond armor and pulverizes them because you get all the diamonds basically. So that was obviously some trousers there. So it's doing something else. It did another pair of trousers, or 2 pairs of shoes, potentially. But this is fantastic. I very much approve of this. So that's down to 500 and something, so it doesn't take long to actually process now. I guess now that I've got those upgrades in there, I don't really need speed upgrades in this because it, oh, well, other than the ones I've already got there, I guess, because it only makes one at a time. It takes so long to do. There we are, so it's done. Lovely. So then I just scoop this up again and grab the next one. I know I should put all of that over here and have it do automatically, but well, I'll get to that. Will I get to that? I might. Okay, I need to get rid of... what is a chicken stick? I don't know. It's certainly, whoopsie, not a stick of chicken, unfortunately. What's he doing? There we are. So give me this, and that, and then place. And hopefully that has succeeded. Right, whoopsie. Oh, it doesn't matter, just take the fall damage. Lovely, because there isn't any. There we go. So that's 1,500 of those, and they will obviously generate these things quicker. So then we end up with stuff quicker. Do we? There we are. Look at that. Oh yes, Primal Manor. I don't know what that does, but again, someone gave me a tip. They said try tipping it over stuff. So I guess I will. I guess. So maybe it's like where is it? This stuff, this blazing pyrotheum, where if you tip it over cobble, it turns it to stone. Oh well, I guess that's just normal cooking, is it? Maybe not then. Is that like a cooking thing? I don't honestly know. Less than 100 of that left to go, and whoopsie, and it's out of them. Lovely. So nothing left in there. So how many diamonds have we got so far? 44. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And again, it's one of these systems where you just leave it to do, and it does on its own. You see, it just collects up, just takes time, and I've got plenty of time. So there we are. So we'll just do this last one. Give and plop. Lovely. We'll just check to make sure that none have got through to these. Not that I'm seeing. They may be in there, but I just don't see them. Whoop! James, doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, I keep thinking I'm going to take fall damage, but I don't. Right, let's do some sleeping. Good morning. Hello. Right, so the final one here. So that's how many of those? 500 and something, so 600 and something it was to start with. So this creates them even quicker, of course, because it's because it just does, frankly. Oh, look at that! It's actually not keeping up now. It's marvelous. It's giving me lots of meals. So that's why I'm on these this lamb with mint sauce. How many of them are there? 5 stacks, 5.5 stacks, in fact, 8 stacks of steak and chips. Then there's the ploughman's, 8 stacks of that, and then Sunday roast. Lovely. Somewhere there they are, the delighted meals, which I think is the best one. 7 stacks of that. This is outstanding. This is so that I can stand here and open them manually. So whenever I pick up a few, like I've got a few leftovers here, for instance, it is fun just to stand here and open them. For instance, that's given me a clownfish. And then they go in the system, basically. And then I take them all out of there because they go in these drawers, and then I throw them into the system in the main one. That gave me something. What did that give me? Limestone. So that's why there's a few extra drawers spare here, which I found very, very useful. Let's get rid of things like this that I'm not using instantly. Sulfur. Interesting. I guess all of that can just go in there. Be gone, things. And I think that's fine. Marvellous. Okay, good. So that gave us a whole ton of extra stuff in here. Whoops, backups. Thank you. That gave me almost 2 extra stacks of diamonds right there, which is fantastic. I very much approve. So, just before I put these in, how many have I got? I've got over 1,000. Over 1,000. 1,222. Plus 200 and whatever blocks of diamond. I've got a ton of diamond chests, of course, because I've been using them from here. I was making them, just storing the chests of broken armor, and then since I've got this machine now, I can be a bit more ruthless with it, yes, and just use the XP. That's why I'm on such low XP here, because I have been using it, and why not, I say, why absolutely not? I've been thinking, yes, the jahg does do that occasionally, that I might want these to go automatically over to that system, which is crazy, I know, plumped through the system, and then these ores essentially going into smelteries. I think you can have like mini smelteries. This one's empty, so that's a thing I might try. I don't know how these things work. What are you doing, James? I don't know. This, by the way, is a clock. It allows you to, basically it sends a redstone signal which activates this. It's not ideal for this one because it turns it on and another click turns it off, but it allows me just to let it drain into that one. I made a few of them, but it became quite a little bit laggy. Not, hugely noticeably massively laggy, but it was noticeable, the drop in frames, so I turned it off. I just keep one just to have it do. Did I just get more stuff? No. Right. That's cactus seeds in there. For some reason I'm storing those away. The quicksilver drops go in here to make full blops and drops of quicksilver, which doesn't have that many uses, so but that's the only use for the miniature ones, these little ones, is to make the quicksilver. Can I show that? Click. You have to be quite specific about where in this little window you click. You can't click in the gap there, it's got to be directly on the words, which is interesting. I just need to be more specific, I guess. So there's the quicksilver. The recipe of this is, oh goodness, that's not how you do recipe. Can I get a recipe on that? No. Alright, let's take half of them and do a recipe. There we go. Oh, you can make quicksilver essence. Fascinating. But this is the only usage for these quicksilver drops, you see. Oh, you can get them directly from Shimmerleaf. Usage, however, I can get them back as well. I didn't realise that for no reason. Yes, so alchemy table, I can make mirrored glass apparently, which is interesting. So very few uses, but well, stored away for when and if I get into Thaumcraft, because it might happen, it might. However, it's not going to happen today. So at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, why not subscribe? Subscribe for an essence berry, just one, that one. You don't need many, as you've seen. And if you liked this video, why not like this video? Goodbye.